¿Qué tal? Buenas, buenas. Continuamos con este playthrough de Horizon Forbidden West. Nos habíamos quedado en una misión que se llamaba el Promontorio o algo así, en donde habíamos visto cómo había una señora perdida que al final resultó ser asesinada por una de las del clan de Cantoyano aquí. Luego vinimos aquí para ver cómo se suicidaba esa señora y pues ver cómo su esposo se lamentaba porque murió su esposa, un montecito por acá y ese es más o menos el resumen. Después quedamos que íbamos a continuar con la misión secundaria de lo que hay que saber, hablando con Talana. Entonces vamos dándole para allá de una vez. Ajá. A ver, caballito. Ven más rápido, crack. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Aparecieron de la nada? Creo que sí, ¿no? Épale. Yo me voy, con permiso. No me interesa. A menos que haya una misión o algo, pero no parece.
That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here. Smoke. Could be from the camp. Maybe I should check it out. Some kind of Oseram camp? How'd they end up out here?
Y aquí yo no había venido, entonces... Use no. Minda.
I must be closing in on the signal.
I got news for you, Red.
Es otro dude. Y Talana. Es otro señor. Pues sabe, no veo a Talanita. Ah, aquí estás. Este definitivamente es otro señor. Pero primero hay que desbloquear las misiones. A ver, ¿qué quiere usted, señor? Señora. O señor.
Now she's
No
in the
sé.
wilds, all alone. Forge knows all the things that could kill her out there.
Someone ran off?
Never got her name. Kept quiet. Couldn't tell if she was shy or scared. All I know is she didn't want anyone near her things.
That's for sure. I was just curious is all. She didn't have to slug me.
Your glass jaw ain't the problem, Lugnut. The girl is. All alone in the bush? And this is Tanakh territory.
Which way did she go?
West, up the slope. Look for her if you can.
I will.
Careful now. Girl's maladjusted.
Para que le esculca sus cositas. Lo que entendí, ¿no?
Got some.
Pico de la señal, ok.
You'll want to hear, Red.
A ver, dime.
Be careful if you plan on going south. A few of our delvers headed that way after we first arrived. Said they were tracking a tall neck. Why? Never thought to ask. But we haven't heard from them since.
Thanks for the warning.
O sea que... Hay un tile like... Ah, excelente, güey. Y aquí está. No, pues... Vamos para allá. Definitivamente. A ver si lo podemos escalar ese. Porque el que estaba por acá... Era inescalable porque todavía no tenemos esa cosa para volar. Y como todavía no podemos volar, creo que puedes domar a los pájaros robóticos. Entonces, hasta que los podamos hacer, pues eso está bloqueado.
There's a tall neck out there. Overriding it should help me get data on the surrounding area.
Permíteme, voy a tomar esto prestado. A ver, señor, ¿qué cuenta?
Are you lost?
Spark to steel. Aren't you a jewel in a junk heap?
Excuse me?
Hold the hammer? I know you. You're that Nora. The savior. My savior.
Excuse me?
Right in the nick of time. The name's Poor Guff Delvesman, chief delver and leader of Poor Guff's expeditioners and purveyors of fine delvewares.
What am I saving you from, exactly?
Death and despair, my steel flame friend. See, this grand expedition here has Had a minor setback. Not far from here, there's a secret tunnel. A passage of the old ones, lost and then found. Me and half the crew came through first. The other half was supposed to follow right after. But days later, only one man turned up, shivering like a frog in chilled water. Only thing we got out of him was that death and darkness chased them as the tunnel collapsed. Died with his eyes wide, he did.
I've been to the tunnel's eastern side. The way was blocked by rubble. There was also a body, one of your delvers, I guess, but no sign of the rest of the crew.
Keep your voice down, will you? The rest of the crew's already spooked. They're refusing to press on with the delve until they're assured a way out of here.
You lost half your crew and you're worried about the delve.
We gotta make their sacrifice worth something, right? And besides, now that you're here, maybe our sand-stranded days are over. Help me get that tunnel reopened, and I'll cut you in on the delver's fee. What do you say?
Me caes medio mal, la neta, güey. O sea, como que es un... No sé, güey. Me causas desconfianza.
So this camp, it's your base of operations?
What operations? The plan was to move further south once the rest of the expedition joined us. The delver's right out beyond those dunes. But now the crew refuses to budge until this tunnel mess gets sorted out. They've even given this place a name. Camp Nowhere. I think they're mocking me.
Yeah, I think they are. How did you learn about this secret tunnel?
The art of the delve, of course. A delver's only as good as his nose sense for good sights. All right, fine. I heard about 3 Osram who knew a way to bypass those bloodthirsty Tanakh. Tap the untouched delves of the West. So then I may have employed someone with the know-how for finding and following.
A spy.
Look, if the rumors are true, there's enough delving to employ a dozen operations. But someone has to take the first plunge, establish a base camp, set up a reliable supply route, guard the site against machines.
Figures the Osram would turn sand into shards, I guess.
Exactly.
¿No habrá inflación de esquirlas, la moneda de aquí? Jeje.
Was there a Karja traveling with your expedition? A man by the name of Amatus?
We always pick up a few travelers on the road. A Kaja here, Banuk there. Never learn their names, though. They don't stick around long. But I have a scout who might know. Likes the whole getting to know people thing. He's right over there, chatting up that Kaja huntress. Don't remember her joining the delve either.
Thanks.
¿Será la amiga esta?
What do you know about this area?
Well, north of here you got those vicious Tanakh. I heard rumor they drink blood instead of water. That's how they survive this wasteland. And south, it has it all. Death, desert, and the delve. Imagine, if you will, a vast grave of the old ones. Ruins of twisted metal concealed by the sands. All guarded by machines. So fierce that you'll wish you had a flock of glinthawks swooping down on you instead. Not even the Tanakh venture into the ruins' depths. Only the bravest explorers dare enter.
Like yourself.
Of course. Eventually.
I'll see what I can do about the tunnel.
Ha! My savior.
For the crew trapped here with you, not your delve.
One and the same.
That it? Over there?
That it is. Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind keeping an eye out for my lockbox? The second crew was supposed to bring the rest of the supplies and belongings. I'd hate to lose it to the wilds. It was hand-carved by my dear old ma.
I'll bring it back if I find it.
I'd appreciate it. Good luck, Still Flame.
Muy bien. Ahora sí vamos a esta.
Talana, glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base. It was quite a sight.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
And you are?
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amatus was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amatus wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thorn Marsh. the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Eso de pudrición me suena, ¿eh? Creo que lo escuché en el capítulo anterior. Creo.
What happened when you went through the tunnel?
Nothing. Our crew split into 2 groups to pass through. Everyone here was part of the first crossing. Aside from some pitch-black passages, it was quiet. Whatever befell the second group spared us. Steel Spark be praised.
I'm looking into it.
Much appreciated. A lot of us want to know what happened in there.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew? Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south, we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
There are more of you?
They're the ones we followed out here in the first place. And then there are all the other folk, who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Muy bien.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find them.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tanakh's territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine, I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Parece haber visto un tornado por allá. Pues no. Reúnete con Chalana al norte de Ciénaga Espinosa. A la madre, estos sí están lejecitos, ¿eh? Pues vamos dando un viajecito en el caballo. Yo creo que si llegamos rápido. Si veo que me estoy tardando, pues agarramos una fogata ya. Pero para disfrutar el paisaje. Chale, los matos. Otra, no, güey. No, pues chale.
Looks like an awesome one. Where is everyone?
¿Esta es una misión? Ah, pues es una de
Focus might show me more.
las que me pusieron. Pero no, ahorita esa no. Qué peps, qué peps. Bueno, pues ya empezamos esta. Ni modo.
I think she's gonna need some help.
¡Oh, una alarma! A ver. 3, ahí está. Continuamos. me aventaron o qué? Deja mi caballito. Órale. Órale. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Como un ornitorrinco?
Keep going. Is it safe? Did they get to it? Please be intact. Please. I should make sure she's okay.
A ver, señora, ¿qué tiene usted?
142. Supply drop.
All right. Wire to spike is still intact. Rig's still playing.
Left a
You
note.
okay there? You took out those machines. I'm grateful, but you should go now. There's nothing to see here. So this rig of yours, it's receiving sound through that wire from the thing up on the cliff, what you call a spike. But the message is only a fragment, and you're trying to pick up the whole thing? How did you figure all that out? I've learned a few things in my travels. If you want, we could talk about it. Maybe I can help? You do seem downright knowledgeable. So go ahead. Shoot. How did you first hear the message? I used to be a smith up in the claim. Wasn't an easy life. A lot of hard work without much to show for it. Then, one day, I heard a whisper coming from a steel rod. Faint, like the last fingers of steam coming off a cooling forge. When I moved the rod around, the whispers got louder. I did some tinkering, built my rig, and did my best to follow that sound. Further west I came, the stronger it got. Then I found that spike up there. When I hooked up my rig, the words were clearer than ever. What do you think the message is? I don't know. There's something sad about it. Feels like it's from one lost soul to another. I'd sure like to know what it means. Your rig's impressive. How does it work? Well, like you said, the spike up there seems to capture the sound. It travels by wire down to my contraption. I put some coils in there and a light sheet of metal that vibrates, making the sound louder. I'm not exactly sure why it works, but it just does. And you set it up out here all alone? I'm not the trusting type. Pretty much everything I do is all alone.
Eventualmente vas a necesitar un equipo, carnal.
You're no ordinary tinker. Didn't used to be a tinker at all. More of a metal worker. Came from Mainspring. I can weld a seam so fine you could barely see it. Not that I ever got any credit for it. You see, up there, you've got to be a man to get ahead. I once had a shot at joining a first-rate crew with one of the best forges in the claim. But I didn't get the job. My own brother wouldn't vouch for me just because I'm of the female persuasion.
Chale.
Anyhow, At least out here, I don't have to worry about any mainspring men talking down to me.
Hasta machismo hay en el Horizon.
Sounds like you're still mad at your brother. Some days I am. Other days, I miss him. He's passed on, you see. He didn't have the guts to go against the blast of the bellows and vouch for a lady. Even his own sister. It was cowardly, and I told him so. In fact, I told him we weren't family no more. But over time, I've had cause to regret it. He wasn't a bad sort. He knew how to make me smile when he wasn't being such a lout. I'm sorry he's gone. Yeah. So am I. Blast it all.
Chale.
Let me have a look at that spike. I might be able to pick up more of that message. How? Let's just say I have a rig of my own. I didn't know Nora were tinkers. They're not, but I am, in a way. Be right back.
Muy bien, ahorita le caemos.
Okay, then.
Friend.
I guess.
Vamos a sacar nuestros poderes mágicos llamados
Just follow
Focus.
the wire to the spike at the top. And then please, just don't break anything.
No prometo nada. Un arma desbloqueado. Whee!
Gotta give her credit, lugging all that wire up a cliff wall. There's the spike. Might get better reception if I'm next to it.
Mira, ahí está el tall neck. Nice, creo que voy a ir, A ver.
Enduring victory. Interesting. Can't seem to get a fix on where the signal's coming from, though. Well, better let the Tinker know I got a bit more of the message.
¿Y allá qué hay? Es un campo. Parece como una... ¿Evolución? Maybe. No sé. Ok. Quería volar, pero creo que voy a irme... así.
This ought to be a good shortcut.
Wee. 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 Vámonos. ¿Qué tranza? Ya llegamos.
Your rig is picking up an old world message. A recording of some kind. Thought as much. Did you hear more of it? A bit. It was recorded during a war. A bad one. Maybe that's why it sounds so darn sad. There's something about it that makes me think of my late brother. May his ashes stay warm in the forge. Not sure why exactly. I still can't get a fix on the source. Well, the words grew stronger when I got out here. What if you moved the rig now? Try to see if you can get a stronger signal elsewhere.
Even if I could dodge the Tenakth and the machines, I can't lose that spike. Nothing else pulls down the words better.
Okay. If it's an old world message, then let's try old world methods. They used to pinpoint signals by listening for them at 3 different spots. The taller the better. And then they combined the information and used it to find the source.
And you can do that.
I think so. But your spike is only 1 spot. I need 2 more, both up high.
Oh. Well, there's a big bright tower in the Tenakth territory north of here.
Yeah, that should work. I have another spot in mind, near a place I'm, camping.
Wait. I don't know your name. Or why you do all of this for someone you just met.
Aloy. And because I want to know what's out there. Same as you.
Silga. And when you find it, Aloy, I'd be eager to hear what it is.
Ok. Me acaba de entrar la duda de si en el Horizon Zero Dawn, bueno, en ese proyecto, cuando la humanidad se extinguió por completo y toda la vida de la humanidad, toda la vida junto con la humanidad, tuvieron todo ese apocalipsis, después quedaron solo máquinas y después al final se volvió a generarse la vida gracias a este proyecto. ¿Cómo todos hablan inglés? ¿Se les enseñó inglés? ¿Quién les enseñó inglés? Porque sale un idioma así y no sale uno diferente completamente porque son diferentes personas sin la base anterior. Hicieron como un reset. Qué curioso que sí, inglés, ¿no? No sé si hay alguna explicación para en la historia así, una explicación real o si realmente es nomás por conveniencia del guión. Estaría interesante. Ah, está bien lejos, güey. Ah, bueno, pero hay fogatas. Entonces no tanto. Refugio. ¿Y en los refugios hay fogata? Es más, vámonos así rápido. Llegamos a... Oh, mira, y decía que había otro ahí cerca de donde estaba acampando, entonces sí, tiene sentido. Fogatita, aquí hay una. Vámonos. ¿Cuánto llevamos? Casi media hora. Trepa por la torre.
Ugly, and all you bring is trouble.
Épale, épale, épale. Trouble tal vez sí traiga, pero... Ugly no estoy, mírame. Ve nomás qué bonito estoy.
Gotta climb up to look for Silga's signal. But where to start?
No, mira, ahí hay algo. A ver, ¿puedo subir por aquí?
Keep climbing to pinpoint that signal.
Me atoré. Ah, mira, ahí hay otro agarre. Parece que aquí arriba hay otro. Ajá.
A little higher.
Tantito brinquito. Eso es. Una vueltita por aquí. Parece que puedo seguir subiendo.
Almost there.
¡Ah, la madre, güey! Ese brinco está letal, si te caes. Bueno, que tienes paracaídas. Ve nomás qué majestuoso se ve ese. Y qué pinche animalón hay allá, Antes de ir subiendo, pero es por aquí.
Okay. Let's see if I can pick up Silga's signal.
Ve nomás qué bonito paisaje. Aunque un poquito desolador también, porque estamos en el desierto, pero aún así está chido. A ver, modo camarita, ocultamos la UI. ¿Cómo no? Nomás que chulada. ¿Y qué es ese animalón de allá? Sabe. El Tallneck se ve perrón,
Well, I got more of the message, but not enough to find the source yet. Climbing
Ok.
the mountain where my base is should finish the job.
Ahorita vamos a ir para allá, nomás quiero desbloquear esta misión de aquí. Ay, como estoy ahí, ya la desmarca automáticamente. Ah, eres tú. ¿Qué onda, Draca?
Bird trouble?
Damn thing's a curse. Sometimes I think being commander's a curse. That Yara's laughing at me from beyond the grave.
What's wrong?
Her stupid bird flew in yesterday with this in its beak. It's a cord that Tanakh children use to carry their training swords. Kind of thing one of our young doesn't lose unless something bad has happened. I checked around. Turns out a kid's missing. Wandered off the day before last. Search parties turned up nothing. The clan's lost kids before, just not while I'm in charge.
Let me see that thing. There's a bit of quartz on here. It's probably sand. Some dirt, and clay with a red hue.
Sand, dirt, and red clay? I know a spot where all three meet. Just south of the settlement. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Wait, you're not just gonna send someone?
Well, what if we need that relic of yours again? Besides, you and me rescuing a kid? The clan will eat that up.
Muy bien.
Right, because making you look good is what's important.
A ver, mi perro está ladrando. Voy a ir a cerrar la ventana súper rápido. Ok, ya estamos. Muy bien, vamos a ir primero acá, ¿qué es esto? Ah, las carreras. Vámonos para esta hoguera, pero para eso necesitamos estar en la otra hoguera. Y la otra hoguera creo que está aquí abajo. Parece que para mi derecha. Aquí está. Ok, ahora sí vámonos para acá. Bueno, primero échate grabadita. Y ahora sí. Ahí mero.
I see you, champion. Sit.
¿Otra vez? A ver, ¿qué me cuentas ahora?
If you're ever in need of a quick refuge, there's an ancient tunnel north of here that machines tend to avoid. I scouted it many times trying to find a way further in, but the way is blocked. Whatever the 10 had in there, they kept it locked away.
Thanks for letting me know.
Ah, es una reliquia. ¿Dónde está? Not bad, tal vez vayamos incluso. Ok, muchas gracias.
Might be a good idea to take a look around if I'm in the area. This mountain. The southern face is my best bet for a climb if I want to get more of Silka's message. Just gotta look for a path.
Pues aquí veo un pad. Qué conveniente tener un arbolito aquí para hacernos camino. Muchas gracias, conveniente universo, que conspira a nuestro favor. Jejeje. También conocido como diseño de niveles en videojuegos.
Fight or sneak past.
Mira, vamos a ver si nos la aventamos, ¿eh? Si sale, pues sale. Y si no, pues... Ah, ya me vio. Sáquese para allá, sáquese para allá. Ah, chale. Según yo soy de esquivar. Au. Au. Ah, ya. Ya te la pellizcaste, crack. Me puse unas rayas en la cara. Ah, ¿no le pegó en la panza? Que no le pego en el lugar que quiero.
Find a good spot to pick up Silka's signal.
Muy bien. Pues la neta esta habilidad no le noto mucha cosa chida, ¿eh? Es como la otra, básicamente. Dice, aumenta tu determinación. Esta es la que tengo equipada. Para que puedas infligir más daño durante cierto número de disparos de arco. Dice 200 más de daño. Bueno, pues sí. Pero esta acá es similar, ¿no? Para que puedas infligir más daño con armas a distancia durante un tiempo limitado. Regeneración de resistencia de armas. No, pues de hecho creo que sí es mejor la que traigo ahorita. Pero incluso esta de por acá se me hacía buena. El escudito. Devuelve el 20% de daño cuerpo a cuerpo al atacante. Ese no sabía. Pero está bueno pues porque te protege mucho. Entonces por lo pronto hay que guardarlo. Ah, no me deja usar el focus cuando me pegan con esa cosa. Ah, pues chale. ¿Dónde está la subida? ¿Quién sabe? ¿Ya me dejas? Acá está. Estoy arriba, ¿no? Ajá, ok, ¿puedo subir más para allá? ¿Algo? No parece. Estamos en el desierto y ¡pum! Ya llegamos a la nieve. Imagínate que hubiera avalanchas, ¿eh? Sería mamalón.
This is quite a climb.
Ujú.
I have to get higher to try and pinpoint Silga's signal.
¿Por acá? O sea, creo que es un brinco hacia allá, ¿no? Ahí. Y de aquí para arriba. Pinche lo estaría bien mamada. Y ni se cansa.
This mountain is tall.
Está usted en lo correcto y creo que vamos a utilizar este brinco así. Ahí está. Los
Looks like I
pajarracos.
have company.
A ver si me puedo chingar uno con sigilo. Ahí te voy, crack. Órale. Ah, pues casi. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Está volando como que se quedó ahí instalado. Ay, güey, está pesado. Con un solo tiro me bajó todo eso.
Still need to climb higher.
Y por si trae frío, léelo y todavía la congelas, pinche pajarraco. A ver. 43 minutos llevamos. Vas para atrás. Y de aquí. Vas para atrás.
Okay, now to pick up the signal. Where's the best spot?
Estamos para allá, pero aquí hay cositas. Ve nomás esta vistononona, ¿eh?
I should
Qué
try to find a good
chulada.
spot to pick up Silga's message.
A ver, esto es hacia acá. Ah, pues está bien masivo el mapa, ¿eh? A ver, modo fotito. Ay, hay un tall link, ahí se ve. Qué chulada. Con el solecito. Solo el nivel de ingeniería, de developers, bueno, desarrolladores del videojuego, de diseñadores de misiones, todo el montón de trabajo que debe llevar esto, ¿eh? Mis respetos para esos cracks. Los compositores de la música, que les quedan chidas las bandas sonoras. Trabajo en equipo colosal. ¿Qué? ¿Por dónde subo o qué? ¿Ah, por aquí? Ahí está. Ahí está. Y la canción, te hace entrar en la escena. Nada mal, nada mal. Mira, este es el otro tallneck que una vez pasamos. El primero, creo.
Stork 142 to Enduring Victory, Reno. Supply drop beacon echo. Paul, I'm trying to get this safely. I left a note for you inside.
There. Found the signal's origin. It's not too far from here. I just need to get to it. It'll get a nice view if I glide down from here.
Completamente. Me leíste la mente, Eloy. Ajá. ¿Habrá alguna manera como de quitar la UI tantito? Controles, visual. Explora el mundo sin... ¿Tal vez este? No. Luego lo voy a buscar. Indicaciones de escalada siempre activas. Esto, visibilidad de UI. Ojalá hubiera un shortcut, ¿no? Personalizado. Quítame todas para irme así volando. Es el personalizado, ok. Y así yo quiero cambiar al activo, todo bien. Y si regreso al personalizado, excelente. A ver. Ve nomás, qué bonito. Y esto es para acá abajo, ¿verdad? Qué bonito, qué bonito. Ahí está Cantullano. Está curioso como una de las zonas está llena de nieve y otra de repente aquí al lado es pues desierto, ¿no? Ay, acá es bosque. Me pregunto si sí pasa normalmente en la realidad. Complete a long glide. Me dieron un trofeo. Es básicamente vuela ininterrumpidamente por 60 segundos. Ay, pues sí, no tengo UI ni para ver esto, ¿verdad? Se disfruta muy bien el juego así, ¿eh? Nomás que ahorita se va a necesitar la UI definitivamente. ¿Cuánto llevamos del episodio? Casi 50. Muy bien, yo creo que lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. La misión que tenemos actualmente se llama, ya ni me acuerdo. Se llama Pico de la señal. Bueno, vamos a activar esta cosita de ajustes, visibilidad, ahora sí, para despedir esto bien. Muy bien. Pues Muy bien. Mira, vamos a dejarle esta fogatita. Esa cosa apareció ahí, No estaba. Vamos guardando. Lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. En el siguiente episodio vamos a continuar con esta misión secundaria que pues salió interesante, Pareció una misión chiquita y al final escalamos el equivalente al Everest aquí. No creo que esté tan alto, pero escalamos una de las montañas más grandes. Y pues en general la misión me parece interesante, in my humble opinion. Entonces para la siguiente vamos a continuar con esta misión. Yo creo que terminarla en unos 15 minutitos y continuamos con algo más. Por lo pronto me despido, como ya es costumbre. Adiósito.